Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Isabel, your spiritual rebel friend, and today I want to talk a bit about a common dialogue I am hearing amongst my clients in regards specifically to people pleasing. Meaning specifically, it seems like many of my clientele right now over the past week or more have been feeling the sense that they've gone through life in a certain mode to please others. They have figured out what they need to do in life to be on good terms with others and to have their own time to themselves. And it seems like it's no longer working. It seems like people pleasing in any form or fashion, things you do that don't feel authentic to yourself, things that feel self-sacrificing, things that feel selfless, they're not working anymore. And there's actually a reason for this. So I want to talk about that more today. So if you are someone who is feeling like people pleasing is not working for you anymore, or you feel like something you do that is selfless, giving, or even self-sacrificing is no longer getting you the results you want, then watch today's video where I'm going to talk about why this is happening for you, the astrological reason, and what the invitation is behind this. So I will also cover more in depth. I'm by the freeway, so it's very loud. I want to cover also more in depth of what exactly the dynamic may be that is going on here. And this all comes back to one key astrological aspect that we've had since the beginning of this year of 2025, but also has been present, accentuated as of about a week ago. And of course, if you want to dive deeper into why you're experiencing the certain things that you're experiencing in your life right now, I invite you to book a reading down in the description box below. So to explain the data of it first, we have, as of January 11th of 2025, the South Node transiting Virgo and the North Node transiting Pisces. Wherever these two nodes of fate transit, these are traits and qualities we are releasing and letting in. It's always an opposing axis. And so the South Node, wherever it is at in the zodiac wheel, is saying, let's release the qualities regarding this archetype that aren't serving so that we can make space for where the North Node is at, that archetype of the zodiac wheel, those qualities instead. So as of January 11th of 2025, the South Node has been in Virgo, which has been calling us all to cleanse, purge, release, and detox the traits that no longer serve us associated with the Virgo archetype. The traits in mind are perfectionism, materialism, criticism, realism, practicality, a linear mind, a detail-oriented eye, and analysis. Basically, as Virgo is ruled by Mercury, we are all being called to, as of January, observe where we tend to focus too much mentally on the physical. Hence why the direct opposite of Virgo is Pisces, which is all about the metaphysical. And so as of January, and accentuated in March, and accentuated now, many people I've been meeting have been feeling the sense of, I had the perfect ratio in my life. I knew where I got my fulfillment and I knew where I sacrificed. I give my partner this. I don't expect my partner to be this. I give this to my work. I don't do this at work. I don't expect my child to do this. There was a lot about expectations that was coming up for many of my clients. And this is perfectly a Virgo theme. With Virgo transiting, the South Node transiting in Virgo, we are all, as of January, experiencing moments where, because the South Node in Virgo wants us to release these traits of perfectionism and materialism where they're no longer serving us, we're getting less of a reward for it. This can show up as your selfless services not being as valued, your sacrifices not getting you the results of peace that you want. You're becoming more exhausted by the things that you give, and you're feeling more sense of criticism either from yourself or towards others, regardless of what you do. That is all the effects of the South Node, because the South Node is saying this is no longer working, this is an outdated model. The South Node only transits, Virgo in this case, in any sign, once every 18 years. So there's been a mode of being you've been moving through life in regards to your sacrifice, your service, your materialism that is no longer serving. So if you've recently felt this sense that as of all the things I've described, that you're getting more burnt out more easily, you're not being as rewarded for your sacrifices, just over giving isn't working in some means, that is a sign that you're being called to shift into the North Node in Pisces, which we're already all being called to already, but some of us are being called more strongly than others. And those who are feeling less reward for their sacrifice and feeling like people pleasing isn't working are part of that group. So with the North Node in Pisces, these people and all of us are being called to embrace compassion, empathy, spirituality, trust, faith, and surrender. It's the idea of being the fish in the stream of consciousness, flowing with the path of least resistance, path of most allowance, and embracing a higher vibrational energy field. And so with the North Node in Pisces, this can mean that we oftentimes also are facing many situations as well that require us to practice more compassion, practice more empathy, and practice more trust, faith, and surrender by rewarding us less physically in the physical world. And this is something that can be really present right now because as of roughly August 23rd, we entered eclipse season, which is happening in this axis, this Virgo Pisces axis near the North and South Node here. So this is being brought to light more recently. And so with the North Node in Pisces, if you're experiencing the sense of, I'm not getting the reward for my people pleasing, that's the North Node saying, maybe you need more compassion. In the end, the kind of spiritual lesson that is being presented that can really help you navigate if you're experiencing this is the core question or reminder that the Virgo Pisces axis reminds us right now with the North Node in Pisces is it's not always about what you do, it's how you make people feel. So there's a focus on energy, both in what you give as far as words and presence to bring people good energy. And also, sometimes the most valuable thing you can do is be in your own positive energetic alignment. A good example of this would be personally for me, I have my midheaven in Virgo, and over this year, it has really felt like I want to practically serve you guys as much as possible. I want to bring you practical guidance and bulleted points and timestamps and all these details and emails and cross-posting on all the platforms to make sure you guys have all the data and service possible. But I'm also finding that as of this year, I have been more tired than ever before when I overdo it in work. I've found that it's quite literally impossible some days to get the amount done with the amount of detail that I want to. And I've also learned over this year that through publishing more nonlinear content, such as today's video, which is not going to really have any bulleted points or reminders over the screen, that sometimes it's not that the most beneficial thing I can do is share the data. It's focusing on choosing the words that are going to make you feel good. And I'm not saying I'm affirming you, I'm saying I'm choosing words that come from a place of energetic alignment and creating my content in an energetic flow. And by doing so, I've actually gotten better feedback, better amount of readings, which is wonderful. And I'm so glad I'm able to serve you guys than ever before. And so it's really been a reminder that it's not always about what you do, it's how you make people feel. And sometimes the best thing you can do to make people feel good is be in alignment. So if you are someone who's experiencing what you would call people-pleasing withdrawal, where what you're giving out to the world is not being well received or valued, or it's not getting you the results you want, that's because the North Node in Pisces is asking you, especially now, to remind yourself, it's not about always what you do, it's how you make people feel. And the only way you can make people feel good is by feeling good first. So given that we are in eclipse season right now, this is accentuated from August 23rd to roughly the first 2 weeks of October. And so this is a very great time and pivotal time to focus on this dialogue in your head, to become aware of what you give versus what you are, and to shift this dynamic. Sometimes the best way to shift this dynamic, one of the key things I try to remind myself and think about is, what can I do today to feel good? And how can I just do things from alignment? I personally love listening to Abraham Hicks. I listen to her videos every single morning and have probably now for over a year to focus on getting an energetic alignment. And it's gonna feel very impractical. We have to let go of our practical mind a bit, and that can be very challenging. I know I even still navigate this challenge, but you will start to see a payoff. If you're feeling the sense that you're not being rewarded for people pleasing, it's because you're being called to shift into a higher path. So let me know down in the comments below, did this video help you? Did it resonate for you? Did it make sense? Are you someone who's experiencing, so to say, people-pleasing withdrawal? Is what you've always done stopping working? Is it not working for you anymore? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and be sure to book a reading if you want to go deeper into how exactly the stars are affecting you in this current moment in your life, and how you can align with the stars to reap more benefit and reward so that you can achieve your purpose and live in personal fulfillment. So link is in the description box below for that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I sincerely hope you enjoyed. Once again, my name's Isabel. From my heart to yours, namaste.